there's a lot of women who leave the man but not the life.
I swear, I know what I'm doing.
This recently released limited series on Netflix, Griselda. Guys, I enjoyed watching this series. You know, this series is based on a true event of Griselda, a notorious drug dealer, a Colombian notorious female drug dealer. Guys, this series, I love the atmosphere of I love the visual of this movie. You know, this movie was dated back in the 1970s, and they tried with the visual, giving us that representation of how that time looked like, which I really enjoyed about this series, guys. Yo, before I start with the spoiler alert, giving you a review on my thoughts on Griselda, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, you know what I do on this channel? I give reviews on movies, any genre of movie, any kind of movie. You can get it all on this channel. If you are new on my channel, welcome to Movie Genius. Please like my video, comment on my video, tell me what you feel about my video, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Griselda, a limited series recently released on Netflix. It comprises of 6 episodes, and guys, I must say these 6 episodes of this series, each of them had its own uniqueness. I really enjoyed each episode of this movie, even though I had my favorite episodes.
For the last 3 years, Griselda Blanco has owned Miami, distributing cocaine.
Ms. Blanco's operation has been efficient, deadly, and incredibly successful.
Sofia Vergara portrayed the role of Griselda, and I must say she had her eyes. Those eyes were giving, like you could relate to the way the eyes looked like. Guys, she really portrayed this role well. She killed the character so well. You know, her fears, her actions, all of her thought processes, I could see it. And I love the way this series was presented. It was presented in a way that you would be able to understand the actual person, Griselda, alongside her crime, and you know, the events that led to all of these incidents that happened. The first episode, the lady comes to town. You know, this episode, the first scene of this episode, when she came in with blood, and you were literally wondering what had just happened, you know, what just happened, and she told her kids they should leave. Then I didn't even know that was her husband. I thought probably, okay, maybe like, you know, it could be their stepfather or something, but was the actual father. I love what she did with the bat, you know, when she met Johnny, how she just hit him with the bat. That was not expected, but I really enjoyed the first episode. You know, her struggle, you could see from the character that she had this hunger for something. There was something she really needed, like there was something that she was missing. She wanted something. She was quite desperate from the character from the first episode. And I love the way it started up. You know, they set the bed, should I say, they set the bed for us to expect more from this particular series.
Este se supone que es el país de los sueños. Nosotros tenemos el poder de devolverle la emoción a esas vidas aburridas. Can I sell you a kilo?
This woman, I want to cut her head off.
For Detective Jones' character, I really enjoyed that character. You know, she was literally at some point down ending of this series, you could tell that she was tired already, but she still had this thing that she wanted to achieve. All from start, she already had that instinct that, yeah, this whole person doing all of this was a female, not a male. I enjoyed Dario's character. You know, that scene where Dario saved her, I didn't even expect it. I was just thinking what was going to happen in this particular scene, and you could tell later on in this series that Dario was already tired of what was happening. You know, he literally wanted her to just live this life, but she was already in power, and she just wanted more. She was not satisfied. She had a lot of opportunities to live this life, but she didn't. Like a whole lot of opportunities that could save her and her kids. And I would say truly, like, she didn't really do this for her kids. She did everything all for herself, because even after she had gone to jail, Vivi's this character, hey, this sexy character was so sweet to watch. You know, initially I didn't really feel his character so much. You know, when he was in Amika, I didn't really understand. It was not really more of a major character. But so later on, close to the end of this series, I got to understand that, wow, this character, this sexy, sweet character, I enjoyed this character a lot. You know, the other part, the other phase of him was really sweet and interesting to watch.
Váyase a casa, señora. I'm gonna tell every dealer in Miami not to touch your coke.
This is what that life does. You convince yourself a little more money, a little more juice, then people get hurt.
One woman is behind all this. Pull the right card, the whole house comes down.
You will understand that in this series, there are a lot of killings, a lot of incidents that happened were not even supposed to happen, but it was just due to her own person. She was not listening. Although the good thing was that she had people around her that believed in her, that loved her. And it's also easy that even if she had said, oh, I don't want to continue with this life, people, they would still like her. She would still get the respect that she needed. But she literally messed it up herself. And poof, I got so pissed getting to the part where, you know, they were literally telling her, but she was not listening. She was just... At that point, you know, you would understand that she was already working on the cocaine. She was literally not herself anymore. Paradise Lost. Hey, this particular episode was a very intense and captivating episode. A lot happened in just one night. You know, at some point when she held that gun, I was quite scared she was going to kill Dario at that point. You could tell that particular episode, and I love the way this series was crafted. You know, there were a lot that happened, but they were able to bring out the major things and gather it up in all 6 episodes for us to still understand and imagine and tell ourselves, okay, still wonder what happened, understand a character, which was really interesting to watch, guys.
Medellín andan preguntando por vos. Dicen que hay una mujer mafiosa en los Estados Unidos, la madrina.
After all that I have been through, I'm not gonna give it away for nothing. ¿Quieres ver que tan puto lejos llego?
For our last episode, our 6th episode, Adios Mamito. You know, this particular episode started off all hot. You know, I was Martha's death, the way it happened was all but a coincidence, and later on it just went down at some point when I was not really feeling the episode later on, but close to the end it got more interesting after Griselda was supposed to leave prison, was supposed to leave jail this particular year, and boom, it comes with story of all our kids being dead. Hey man, Dario's character, I didn't really like the way Dario died, because Dario, later on I started to understand his character, because you understand, even when he was going out to do those killings, he didn't really enjoy it, but it was just, you know, his loyalty already had for Griselda, he kept on doing it, and the way he just died, even it was our kids that even set that up. You'd understand that these kids, they also had that thing in them already. Obviously, they couldn't even offer the better life because this was their reality and this was what they were seeing, so they couldn't see anything aside that. And the way Dario died, I did not like it, I would say, because I really enjoyed this character.
No, nunca ser como ella. Se está protegiendo.
Esa mujer no caminaba como la novia de nadie.
Pues, ¿cómo caminaba?
Como la jefa.
And for Johnny Castro's death, that is Chuchu's son. Chuchu knew he had already fucked up. You know, it was with her from the get-go, from the start. It was more like her first bodyguard. I thought that he would have even gotten more respect than what he had, because based on he started with her from, like, you know, the first day, and the way his son went up, which was even, that's why I said that you would understand most of the deaths were coincidental, were not even supposed to happen. You know, they just happened and were not even supposed to, wasted deaths, to be honest. But guys, this series was really interesting, which I really enjoyed watching it. You know, based on a true event, you get to really understand that, okay, yeah, this was it and these things were not supposed to happen. So guys, I recommend you to see Griselda. If you haven't seen it, you're going to really enjoy this series. All episodes were nice. Episode 5 was really interesting, paradising, because a lot happened, you know, within a space of one night. A lot was reviewed, and you know, that particular episode will be like, you literally like, don't do this. Why would she do that? She should come there. You know, these were like your reactions by seeing this particular episode. A really interesting episode, guys. all episodes really sweet. So guys, I'm going to rate Griselda a 7/10, and if you have seen it, I would like to know what you think about it. And also guys, please don't forget to like this video, comment on my video, share my video, tell me what you feel about my video. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my channel. Guys, please watch my video, share my video, and tell me what you feel. So guys, I'll see you all soon. Bye.